Hey, Soul Family. Hey, Soul Tribe. Thank you so very much for tuning in with me today. Thank you so much for the likes, the shares, the views, subscribes. I know I have not been around in a while, but I had to pay attention to me. But I'm back. I can't promise that I'll be here every day, but I can promise that I'll be here. And I can also promise that I'm going to turn this music down. All right. I'll be right back. All right. Thank you so very much. All right. So we're just going to start. Um, we're going to ring the bell. Let's clear out this energy. And then we're just going to see what the message the Spirit has for us. I meant to get me a glass of mimosa, but I will take a break and get it. Today is Mimosa Saturday. And I was trying to go ahead and shuffle up these cards, but I'll get these other two decks when I get to these other two decks. All right, so let's ring the bell. So somebody has something that they want us to know. It's something from the past. Something from the past that they was always wanting to talk to us about, maybe, but maybe they didn't talk to us about it at that time. But somebody wants to bring something up. It's something that's on their mind. So I'm being led that I need to start off with this deck, but I haven't shuffled this deck. So let's go ahead and shuffle this deck. Four Swords and the Chariot. Yeah, something about somebody was kind of afraid to really move forward, or they tried to ignore it. They tried to put it out their mind, but now they see that there's no other choice except to move forward. To whether it's get it off their chest, to set the record straight, to let it be known that what they felt about it. Yeah, because somebody's been feeling trapped because of whatever this is. About some decision that they made about keeping something in the dark. But what that caused was somebody to get left behind. What's the message? What's the message, Spirit? Yeah. Something about their wish fulfillment. It's time that they make a decision, a sound decision, if they want their wish fulfillment. And stop wishing on a star, thinking that confirmation, stop thinking that there's going to be something better out there, because really there is not. Spirit wants this person to know there really is not anything better out there. And somebody's told them that. Somebody has to let them know something about something they've been working on. Maybe this person has been working on themselves. Maybe after somebody told them something with that Queen of Swords. But somebody was being very truthful about it. Whatever they said, they was being very truthful. There was something that wanted to be, oh, here it is. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. And since then, somebody's been thinking about, and this has been something that God is told them to think about. This is divine 7 and 7. Somebody's been thinking about, what they've been doing, who they've been doing, and what it's really led to. But they know that they really want their wish fulfillment with their happiness and everything else, and that would be with you. That Queen of Cups. That Queen of Pentacles. Somebody that's loyal, somebody that's committed, somebody that's driven about their business, about their family. Yeah, somebody stopped. Finally, they stopped. Like sacrificing themselves, and they stopped like waiting for the special time the bolt of lightning to come from wherever. Hey, Toriano. Hey, Adrienne. Hola, Marcia. Hey, Toriano. Somebody decided this was the best time. This was the time for them to go ahead and send a message, because it's like they wanted to be known as they took that stance. They took that leap. They're the ones who brought it up, who brought it out. But I feel like somebody they're no longer gonna wait. They're no longer gonna wait. With the Five of Cups and the Princess of Swords, yeah, it's like they found out that it's like the more they waited, and they were just sitting here looking. Somebody was looking at you, but the more they were looking at you, the more they felt like they were being left out in the cold, because they were looking at you just going with your life. So what the fuck you gonna wait around for? And it was like, oh, but I thought that. Hey, Michelle. Somebody's like, I thought that you was gonna sit here and wait for my funky ass. No, well, nobody gonna wait on your funky ass. Okay. Somebody said, you know what? I'm like, you quantify enough to do it by yourself. You're stable. You're good. You're Gucci. Somebody's allowing their emotions to get in the way. They was putting themselves way up here, and they was putting you down here. Hey, Shaylin, how are you? They was putting themselves way up here, and they was putting you way down there, like they held the key. What key you holding? What's the message? Yeah, because here you are. You hold the key. See, somebody they decided that they wasn't going to make a decision, but they didn't realize that them not making a decision was a decision. That was all the decision that you needed. Boom. Shakalaka. Boom. And they were shocked. They were shocked to find out that somebody else was like, oh, you don't want that? I'll take that. That's your trash? No problem, because that's my treasure. You got some man out here wanting to wear some pearls so he can grab them motherfuckers, because he was like taken aback. He didn't think that shit was going to happen. Not to him. Yeah. Because, see, he didn't realize how strong of a catch you were, what good of a catch you was. See, I'm telling you, this person didn't see you for who you was. The Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups. You was that wifey material for him, and you was strong wifey material. You was like head and shoulders above everybody else. You took him from a Nine of Cups, the wish fulfillment, to the Ten of Cups. Everything that motherfucker could have ever wished for. But no, not at all. Somebody got to come with the drama. Somebody came with the drama. But somebody else already knew about it. They knew about it, and they knew what to do with it. They knew why somebody was doing it. They knew what time it was for somebody. Somebody was in that devil time, and they knew it. They knew it. See, somebody thought they was going to catch them off guard. They thought their heart was going to be all open with the Ace of Cups. Like, you could treat me however you want. I'm good. But no, that's not how that happened. Somebody was like, oh, that's how we playing it today? Oh. Hold that line. Hold that up. I left that bag in the car. Let me go out to my trunk. I'll be right with you. I bought me a whole bag of tricks for this particular scenario. Hold on. I'll be right back. Don't you move nowhere. Don't you go nowhere. Because we're about to get some fun Started up in here. You like to dance? You like to dance? We about to see. Oops. See, Wheel of Fortune came in sideways. See, somebody's whole world is about to go upside down. The whole trajectory of what they thought they was getting ready to do is not getting ready to do. My whole left hand is cramping up. Like somebody just like, you know how you make a big boo-boo? Ooh, somebody told a lie on somebody and it came back to bite them. They was not being truthful about something. About something that they tried, about something that they did, about how maybe they tried to force somebody's hand or something like that. There was some type of gossip that was going around. There was some type of gossip that was going around. But you know what? Somebody came out and spoke the truth about this gossip and put shit in it, shit to calm waters. That's too damn bad. That is too bad. Hey, Faith, how are you? Yes. See, this King of Pentacles. See, now this King of Pentacles want to go within. Now they want to think about some shit. Because, see, shit is starting to be fair. They starting to get karma. Now they sitting here trying to think about some shit. What you trying to think about? What you trying to think about? And what you trying to think about it now? Anything else from this deck, Spirit? I didn't know what the energy was going to be today. Yep. Now somebody want to think about you. Now somebody thinking about, you know what? I think that we will work well together. Now they're ready to jump in with both feet. I bet they are. Especially if they see you getting ready to do something with somebody else. But see, we have the Four of Pentacles upside down and the Devil upside down. But it didn't really come upside down, though, because it just fell. I feel like it didn't really come upside down. I feel like it just kind of fell. But, the way it fell into my lap, and I just picked it up like this instead of just turning it over. That's what I'm trying to say. But I kind of feel like somebody, they wasn't really appreciating something, and appreciating the stability that somebody was trying to build with somebody else. And they was like kind of in that devilish energy thinking that they could get something better somewhere else. You know how you think, well, yeah, I'm at the horse races and all. And I know that this horse then won the last 25 races. 25 out of 30 races. I know those horses won the last 25 out of 30 races. But this other horse over here has won twice. That's the one I'm going on. That's the type of bet that somebody made. Like stupidity. Like don't make no sense. Stupidity. But now they like now they see it. Now it's like they want to they want to try and work with you. They want to try and come towards you quickly, to see if they can work things out with you. Now they want to talk about how much they care about you and how much they want to work with you. That y'all can work this out. Y'all can, they want this ship to come in. They want this to work out with you. I'm telling you, somebody coming like, hey, oh no, I really, really love you. Baby, baby, baby. On that type of time. They need to go ahead and just get the mariachi band. See, but you already know what's up. They was trying to come with that King of Cups with that cup of love, but you already know what's up. If you accept that cup of love, you're going to be stressing later on. You know that ninja was what they call over in Japan full of shit. Steer shit, if we have to be specific. Yeah. Full of steer shit. That's why you decide to go ahead and protect yourself, protect your stability, protect your surroundings. You know. Yeah. What's the message? Let's pick these up. We'll get some from another deck. See what's going to go on with. Let's see what spirit wants me to pull first. Christ, one of my damn. Okay, so spirit wants me to keep going with this. The Page of Pentacles. Somebody wants to apologize to you. They really do, about a decision that they made. And now they feel so overburdened and overwhelmed by it. Because now not only do they see the truth, they know you see the truth. Confirmation, and they want to speak the truth. Confirmation. What's the message, spirit? They knew that. You know how you think that you fooling somebody until you finally sit your ass down to finally realize you wasn't fooling nobody. That type of time. Something about some type of argument or some type of communication, something, you know. But it's like you had completed some type of life lesson, and you went on and celebrated. You went on and celebrated your life, did whatever you needed to do. What's the message, spirit? Thank you. Now somebody wants to work with you. I'm telling you. They want to work shit out with you. This could have to do with a job. This could have to do with, this could have to do with a job. Somebody seeing you as somebody that's head and shoulders above the rest. Not only that, but somebody seeing that you're somebody that's very loyal, somebody that's would be there long term. What's the message? Thank you. Something about your strength. And what you bring to the table. I'm telling you, somebody is feeling really good. You have a lot of positive energy. Although somebody said a lot of negative shit about you, well, none of it true. And all of that sunshine is coming. You cannot make this up. I was going to say, and all that sunshine is coming out to show it. You can't make this up. You just being you defended everything about you. You ain't have to prove nothing. You ain't have to say nothing. You ain't have to fucking do nothing. All of that sunshine is coming out. All of it. All of you stand head and shoulders above everybody else and all the motherfucking rest. Just by you being you. Yes. See, because somebody was telling lies about you. They was making it seem like you was begging, you was this, you was that, and the shit that they were saying about you was meant to take you out, but it wasn't adding up. Somebody was lying. They was lying about your good ass name. But wait a minute. That what shit comes around goes right back around. That shit is going right back around. I'm telling you, whoever created that shit is coming right back to that motherfucker. It's coming right back to that motherfucker, whoever created that shit. What's the message, spirit? What is the message? And here you are, happy. Somebody's very smug. They were very, very smug. They felt like they could look at you, judge you, like they just knew what you were about, who you were, like kind of like, yeah, da, 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 da. Something like that. Somebody was very smug, but they're not feeling very smug now. Now they're feeling very silly. What's the message, Spirit? Told you. Now somebody feeling very silly because shit is just coming out. The left, the right, up, down. All that shit that they said about you is coming back out. Somebody has to, I'm telling you, somebody's going to answer to it. And now somebody's seeing that what they thought that they had, all that stability. Mm-mm, mm-mm. They see that somebody was willing to do anything and everything. And now the person that was causing all that drama, they're getting all that karma. Exactly what they deserve. They should have saved that drama for their own mama. What's the message? Thank you, Spirit. Uh-huh. Now somebody would come and apologize to you. Hey, Adrian. It's too many cards. Right, exactly. What's the message, Spirit? Thank you. Yep. Here you are, victorious. You've already gone through whatever it is that you needed to go through. The wheel is turning in your favor, and there is nothing that person can do. You are protected. God's got you protected. And now that person, they feeling on the out. They feeling silly because people looking at them like, well, wait a minute. And they're looking at you like, you've already been through battle. They're confused. Not just that, because people is like, wait a minute, we sat there and thought all this negative shit about this person, only to find out all that shit was a lie. All of it. What's the message? What's the message? Shit from the past. Somebody from the past. A lot of stuff from the past. But it feels good. It feels really good. Now it's like somebody wants, they sending a message. Somebody's sending you a message that they're going to be traveling towards you. They want to come towards you. Somebody from the past, they want to come towards you. And it's somebody that now they want to do some equal give and take, although I don't really feel that they have good intentions involved in mind. This person, I feel, is still in their ego, but I feel like you're going to put an end to something, even though they don't want you to put an end to it. What's the message, Spirit? Thank you. But your intuition is telling you ixnay on the pound, Fritz. That means end that shit, motherfucker. Go on your own way. Don't even worry about that shit, because that shit is not even going to work out the way that you want it to. Nothing but headache and heartache. What's the message, Spirit? Yep. Good news is coming for you. Good love. A fresh new love is coming. Something about somebody needs to go within. I feel like somebody needs to go within, and because I feel like there's a message that Spirit is sending somebody. And it could be that, this message that Spirit is sending to somebody is that somebody needs to just remain single, because they're going to have everything that they need. They're going to go from the Nine of Cups. They're going to bless them with whatever. I mean, not the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles. They're going to get that final blessing. And then they're going to have exactly everything that they need, that Ten of Pentacles. Maybe somebody just needs to remain single by themselves, because you have everything that you need. You just need to apply yourself. Yep. You need to apply yourself. Thank you, Spirit. Somebody is looking at you because they want to go to calmer waters with you. Yeah, especially after all of this. But you know what? Somebody's looking at you. They want to go to calmer waters with you, but at the same time, they still have some secrets. Hey, James, how are you? How are you and Biscuit? Somebody still has secrets. Okay, so it's like, ooh, about maybe they have this love, this new beginning, and they have something they need to tell you. But this is all good that they need to tell you. But somebody's been looking at you for a while. They've been thinking about you for a while. They definitely want to go to calmer waters with you because of all these secrets and these lies. And I feel like these secrets and lies are about how they really feel. They really love you. They really want to have that new beginning with you. They want to have that truth with you. This person has been holding this in, but now they feel like it's time to stop holding it in. What's the message, Spirit? Anything? Thank you. Yeah. Something is coming to an end. I feel like somebody playing games is coming to an end. You know? Listen to your intuition, Michelle. Listen to your intuition. I'm glad that you and Biscuit are safe, James. Yeah, see, somebody wants you to kind of like think that you need them to reach that 10 of Pentacles, but if you get with them, it's just going to be a lot of chaos and conflict and confusion. Conflict, chaos, and confusion. So I feel like you just really need to concentrate on yourself. Stay to yourself. Do what you need to do for you. Right. Mental manipulation. Hey, Subu, how are you? It is better to have a new start with someone else. Yeah, see, that person wants to kind of keep you stuck. Mental manipulation is the best word. You know, not feeling like you could do better somewhere else, but you can. Definitely. Shit, even if you got a monkey and trained it, you know what I'm saying? You could definitely do better somewhere else. Because this is you, the Empress. And you know your own truth. You know your value. You know you qualify. You know you quantify. You know your beauty. You know everything about you, all those positive things about you. You just have to make a decision. That decision that it's time for you to work on yourself. It's time for you to work on your craft. That's what it is. It's time for you to work on your craft. Something about some decision, some relationship, some whether it's companionship, whether it's business, whatever it is, something is happening outside of anything negative. Anybody negative that you had some confusion with, that is not the person that a brand new beginning is coming with. This could be in business. This could be what happened to you with your business. Yep. Maybe helping you like get out there, marketing or something like that. What's the message? Anything else? And then I want to talk about your journey. Oh, good. This came in like this. Yeah. So, yeah, it's almost like this whole somebody being able to manipulate you, being able to get you to think the way that they want you to, or to act or whatever. It's done. You already know who you are, what you about, what you got going on. You already got your own. You're already this person. Hey, Jeanette. I'm so happy to be here. And I'm happy to see you too. Yeah, I want us to talk about your journey. Thank you, Spirit. Yep. Something about somebody trying something at all costs. They're not gonna be able to do this at all costs. They can't get away with shit no more. They can't get away with shit no more. Whoever was gonna try this shit, they out in the cold. They out in the cold. They thought that they was gonna be able to get you with the promise of money. But somebody sort of realizing, wait a minute, shit ain't adding up. This motherfucker's still acting like they single. Like this, like that, like this, like that. See? Mm-mm. Well, let's see what this other deck is talking about. The journey. Bottom of the deck. Something about your integrity or somebody's integrity. Somebody's integrity. What's the message, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, you have clarity now. You see the forest through the trees. Because you know what? You started listening to what God was trying to tell you. You know, like that song, God's trying to tell me something. God was trying to tell you something, and somebody finally started listening to whatever God was trying to say. Yeah. Because it's almost like you promised yourself one day in the past that you was going to do this for yourself, and it was going to be a brand new day. Once again, you are enough. You got everything that you need. You got all the money that you need in the present. And there's nothing else that you need to do except rest. Rest and explore the unknown parts of you. The unknown parts of you. And make sure that no matter what, you exercise regularly your integrity. What's the message, Spirit? Yes, our natural intuition, Subu. Absolutely. Yes, Michelle. I return all negative projections and block magic to the sender times 11. Thank you. Yeah, something about keep going. Even if you're going to start to feel some sort of emotions that you don't want to deal with, you can't explain, you weren't expecting, it's all a part of growing. Keep going. Keep growing. It's time for me to get my mimosa glass. I'll be right back as I keep going and keep growing. I'll be right back. Hey, Tamika, how are you? No, Sasha. She's online. Nobody can hear. Nobody's here. Girl. All right, I'm just about finished. I'll be right there. Jamaica, my dog thought that you must have been in here because she came out like, "Where's she at? Where's she at? How come I didn't know?" All right. Now that she knows that nobody else is in here, it's just me. She wouldn't lay back down in her bed. All right. Hey, Faith. Let me see. I would like one, please. Okay. Absolutely. Gotcha. Hey, J Mike. Okay, J Mike. All right. Yes, it will pass, James. All right. So what else, Spirit? What else about somebody? Their journey. All right. Thank you. Yeah. Somebody's gonna have to set some proper boundaries, especially once you have dealt with these emotions. It's time for you to set proper boundaries so you don't have to go through that again. It's almost like you setting boundaries is directly tied to your abundance. You can't make this up. You setting boundaries is directly tied to your abundance. So don't have a problem doing that. You know what reminds me of that one song? It's like, don't you want to ride? Or ride a wild horse. Okay, so in that song, I think it's like in that song, I think there's a verse that says, if you want to be rich, you gotta be a bitch. And sometimes you do, because you know what? You being sweet and kind and caring and giving away and doing for everybody else, and you always leave yourself on empty, and nobody else ever fills you up. You'll never be rich. You'll always be wanting. What's the message? Sometimes it's okay to say, no. Something about your light, your beacon, the way that you shine, what you do, how you do it. Maybe your creativity. Maybe that's what it is. Your creativity is an inspiration to other people. Your creativity makes other people want to go in and do that difficult work on the inside so that they can learn to be themselves, who they truly are, because they see you. And they see you following your bliss. They see that you are in the most restful period of your life right now because you are awakened to who you are. Things like have magically worked for you, where you don't feel like you have to put on these airs of being this or being that, or having this or having that. And you openly acknowledge that you have a sacred space. You openly acknowledge that you are on your own personal spiritual journey. Someone is ready to release what no longer works for them so that they can be who they feel they were always meant to be. But it is a process. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen magically. It's going to take growth. It's going to take work. It's going to take determination. It's like training a dog. You got to do that shit every fucking day. Wisdom, receive wisdom. I feel like somebody is receiving downloads. They've been receiving a lot of downloads, and the downloads that they're receiving is it's about money and how things are connected. So yeah, somebody was told to let go of a way of thinking, because they said that this is harming you. Somebody was told to get excited. Get excited about something that's happening on the inside of them. Like you get this feeling that something positive is going to happen, and you kind of know it. Get excited. Get excited. I got this strawberry mimosa at the grocery store. It was on sale. It is delicious. Wait a minute. And I have real strawberries. I was going to cut some up and put them in there, but I didn't want to keep y'all waiting. So the next class, I'm going to cut some strawberries up and put them in there. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? Oops. Something about somebody's abundance. Confirmation. Mm. Somebody's abundance. Okay, so, and they are realizing step by step through this process that they're feeling the more they go through this process step by step, the more whole they feel, the more their abundance grows. You know, that's like you look at yourself 5 years ago and you said, 5 years ago, okay, my 5-year plan is I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And then 5 years later, when you look back, you see that everything was unfolding and is unfolding as you want it to be because of your own integrity. That means that when you said that you was going to do something, what did you do? You did it. You didn't make excuses about it. I mean, nobody's perfect. Everybody slips and everybody falls, but you did it. You was like, you know what? I can do this. I can do this. And you did it. Name of the mimosa, it's I'll find out. Hold on a second. It's just called Cook's Strawberry Mimosa. Cook's Strawberry Mimosa. Good, James. Oh, good. Wait, what? Oh, my goodness. Sometimes it's easier not to look back. Sometimes it's healthier not to look back, What's this? Yeah, the process. Yes, trust the process of a brand new day. Sometimes it's healthier not to continue to go back. But the process of trusting that it's going to be a brand new day is what is going to lead to money. And it's not just the money, it's the abundance. It's you have it, you being able to afford what you say that you really want to afford. Now things are going to look different. Now you're telling your future self, talking to your future self about difficult things that are going to come into your life. But regardless of whatever, you are going to follow your bliss because you've already learned your lessons and you're grateful for it. And that's of learning your lessons is your present. For sure. What's the message, Spirit? Y'all, I've been up since like 4 o'clock. So it rained and it poured last night. My dog was afraid to go outside, go to the bathroom. So she slept in her little kennel because I was afraid to have any accidents in my new house. I was like, let's continue to get along. So tonight you sleep in the kennel, which she was okay with. I got up at 4:30. She went outside, let her do a little business. I started cleaning up, started doing laundry, got her little breakfast together. She needed to get a bath, so I gave her a bath and did this and did that. I needed to get out in my garden. I got in my garden. I planted some other things, some cucumbers and some Valdelia onions and some corn on the cob. And got my little garden together. I'm like, oh my gosh, I've done all this stuff since like 4:30 in the morning, and it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So, what else, Spirit? Anything else? Anything else? But I have been eating salad, romaine lettuce from my garden. It's so good. Inspiration is right. Trust me, if you have a garden, if you don't have a garden, get you one. You are going to appreciate the fact that you can grow your own lettuce, tomatoes, peppers, whatever it is that you want, onions, potatoes, yams, squash, whatever it is that you want. And it's so good because you know what? You know what you put in your garden and you water it and you care for it every day. It's so good. So let's see what else. We can pull some from the stack. What else, Spirit? What else? Yeah, something about somebody feels like they're stranded on an island alone. Or maybe somebody is stranded on an island alone. I mean, not literally speaking, but somebody feels that figuratively speaking. Oh, maybe somebody used to be one of the flying monkeys and now they like, you know what, forget all that. I don't want to co-sign with that person. Maybe that's the person that want to come and talk to you and spill the beans about, hey, this is what was going on, but I'm not even about that life no more, blah, 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 blah. What you say, man? Right. Yep. Because somebody's got proof about somebody's trickster energy, and that person knew that they needed to be cleansed because they feel so connected with you, because they know that you tried your best with them, and then it was up to them to become stuck. It's like up to them to start moving. I'm telling you, somebody was very arrogant. We already went through this. Somebody was very arrogant. But now it is your time to shine, because they're saying all this shit that they said about you was not true. No, 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 no. You asked God to change you, and guess what God did? Now somebody else, their time is up. Their time is up. Because you know what? You are a seer of others' souls. You see them. You see them. What's the message? Thank you, Michelle. Yep. Somebody's feeling like they've been meditating, doing a lot of meditation, just doing the That's very relaxing. Just saying that, repeating that over and over is very relaxing. It's very peaceful. You feel like a happiness. You feel a joy. You feel a calm, because it's like that's what it's meant to do. What's the message, Spirit? It's too many. Poem was supposed to come out, but that one got stuck on and 30 others came out. Hold on, Spirit. What's the message, Spirit? Hold on. Thank you. Something about they fucked up and they was too scared to make it right at that time. I told you somebody, this is something from the past, somebody, they want to come back. They don't want you to be too judgmental, but they need to understand that, hey, you do unto others as you want others to do unto you, And if you can do it to somebody else, you ain't got no problem with them doing it with somebody else doing it to you. You shouldn't act all shocked. Like, wait, I stole somebody's necklace, but somebody else stole my car. You shouldn't be all shocked. You should be like, well, I did take somebody's necklace. Oh, well. What's the message? What's the message? Anything else, Spirit? Thank you. Whatever it is, somebody know that they went through an ego death. Because the freedom was in the truth. Something about somebody's integrity. There's that word again. The sword of truth. Hey, Tia. How are you? Yeah. Because I knew that you were just a sweetheart anyway. And that this was somebody that you trusted that lied about you. Something about your 12th house of psychic or spirituality. Very highly intuitive. But see, this person ended up catching feelings. They didn't think that they was, but they did. So, anything else? Anything else? Okay. Assert the truth. It's about your life. I'm telling you, something about a lie or some misinformation, disinformation, some straight up bullshit, whatever it was that was said in the past. Well, that's been found out to be not even a scintilla of truth, you know. And now somebody is really seeing it, and it's like they allowed themselves to deal with certain things that they needed to deal with. Now they want to come in to apologize. They want to make things right. They want another opportunity with you. So, all right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and close this down right now. Thank you so very much. Tia, I'm gonna go ahead and send you a link. Okay. All right. Thank you so very much. I do plan on being back later this afternoon. Believe it or not, I do plan on being back later this afternoon. I'm gonna lay down and take me a nap though, because I've been up since 4:30 this morning, a little bit before that. But all right, y'all. I love y'all so very much. Thank you so very much for hanging out with me. I do appreciate you, and I will see you soon. Thank you. I love y'all.